Wow. That's interesting.
I think so.
Huh.
So I was like, oh yeah, I'll hang out with you, and had some beers, and it was a really good time. It was a really fun time.
You're more adventurous than I am.
It was fun. I am. It's fun. I am, but it was fun. It was a good time, and we went to this bar called the Thirsty Bear, which was right where I was staying in San Francisco.
That's a gay bar if I ever heard it.
They specialized in 100% organic beer, which is like so San Francisco.
I thought you were going to say they specialize in bear beer, like beer made from bears. Beer made from endangered species.
Yep. No, so it was very good. It was fun. It was a fun time. And overall, everything was fine. So
nice.
We walked across the
all right.
The bridge. What's it fucking called?
Oh my God. The Golden Gate Bridge. Yes. We're all having brain farts.
We walked across the Golden Gate.
The Golden Gate Bridge.
I have not had a drop to drink. I'm still drunk from San Francisco. This is the real thing. I have not had a drop since I've been back because I've been sick.
Ugh.
But I just drank and ate so much in San Francisco that I'm just still hungover.
All right, we got Mr. Shy Smile,
Great.
Avianya, and Cracker Man. I think it was 35-35. If it's not 35-35, then close enough.
Rich wanted to play some FTL, as you guys are seeing right now. And so we psyched you out a little bit.
What I'm in the mood for. I gotta go with my heart. I gotta go with my heart.
They didn't have security guards to stop jumpers off the Golden Gate Bridge, but every couple of, like, every 100 feet or so, they had a little, like, call box. That said, do you need assistance? Push this button.
Oh wow!
And during the one right in the center, it said jumping has real consequences and blah blah blah. And
holy cow!
It had a little spiel just saying, "Listen, we will talk to you if you feel like jumping."
Oh shit! They got a fucking.
Oh, where's the music? Is the FTL music on?
I'll figure that out later.
Oh, Rich is in the middle of a firefight here, people. But it was a nice walk. You get to see the whole city. San Francisco is... I didn't quite understand how huge it was.
Yeah.
Not just huge, but dense.
Mm.
And then it's like a hilly city, and it's just jam-packed. So it was beautiful. Everything was beautiful and wonderful.
I've never been.
And ate at some really great places. And everything was great.
Okay. That first jump went poorly. First ship I fucking ran across is a drone ship.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, well, pause her now. And let's figure out sound, because people are saying they can't hear.
All right.
People are saying that, and that is an important... I had a pair of headphones.
So I got to turn down. Well, that's probably why.
Oh yeah, there you go. Now I'm seeing levels.
Because when I play games, sometimes I listen to other things, be it the radio or podcast or whatnot.
That's insane to me.
Listen to some Star Talk radio.
Sure. That's insane to me because this is an amazing soundtrack.
It is an amazing soundtrack, but fuck it, I like listening to things. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Who are you to tell me what I'm doing is wrong?
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying that is something I would so not do.
Yeah.
I haven't, and someone was asking Seattle or San Fran. I haven't been to Seattle as an adult.
I've never been, period.
Oh. I was there as a kid, as a teenager. Mm. And so I'm probably not.
You don't appreciate anything as a teenager.
Right?
You just hate things.
I went to some neat places as a teenager. I didn't appreciate shit.
Right? Fucking right? So I'll say San Francisco, because that's where I've been as an adult, and it was great.
Oh, somebody in the chat. Who's that says IHOUTUN says, I'm playing a muted game and listening to this.
Oh my god.
Ha! Ha! Motherfucker.
I would just think with something that requires concentration, it would be distracting.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Like, and you know how tiny my crocodile brain is. So for something like FTL, it requires my full set of brains.
Sure.
You're not evolved like some of us are. You're subhuman, Jack.
I'm a subhuman. Oh, that's right. I was in Seattle as an adult.
You don't remember where you've been? Oh wait, you know what? I've been there too. What
the fuck is wrong with you people?
I was only there for like a day, and it was on a work thing, so I only saw like the city for maybe an hour.
And I was there for a weekend, but I was there for a bachelor party, and we spent the majority of it like in the country.
Oh, okay.
There was a cabin rented, and so I spent exactly 6-7 hours in the city of Seattle.
Okay, see, that's even more than me.
So, you're right. Thank you. By the way, thank you, chat, for remembering my life better than I do. I did. I posted a photo of me in front of the
That
Space
was
Needle.
like recently too, wasn't it?
Listen, this is how my memory works. I was there for my cousin's bachelor party. That was a pretty good night. You know what? Maybe Seattle. Seattle had a better vibe. Great coffee shop.
Yeah, it seemed great. I wasn't there for very long. I didn't get to see much, but
yeah,
I would like to go back when I could actually stay for a while.
Yeah.
Joey Belladonna. My Dead Rising No Death run ended when the fucking Xbox crashed.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
It's a great fucking run.
Someone's saying like close to 7 hours.
Yep.
And almost to the end of the game.
Oh yeah, I was basically at the home stretch. It was easy going from where I was.
And then it just crashed?
It crashed.
That sucks.
Froze on the loading screen.
Elvis, you got a deal. Next time I come to Seattle, you take me on a winery tour and get me free booze. I'm down with that. You got yourself a deal. Which city has more buff guys? San Francisco.
That makes sense.
Just because I saw more buff guys when I was there. So.
Oh god, more fucking drone ships. This is not a good run.
Why are drone ships?
Because the ship I'm using doesn't have shields.
Oh shit, you're right. You know what? I didn't even notice that.
I can't afford to upgrade the cloaking to outlast the drone till my glaive beam powers up.
Sure.
How was Seattle?
Seattle was great.
Oh, and they hit my weapons. Fuck this run.
Yep, you're done. Just restart.
There's people's lives are depending on what
Just
I'm doing
reroll
right now.
Just reroll. I didn't see buff guys at the Thirsty Bear, but like as a show of like how wonderful San Francisco was. I went to this random bar this random night and was having a great and nerdy conversation, and then all of a sudden a like calypso band showed up and started playing.
Calypso?
I don't know if it was calypso. It was some sort of ethnic music.
It's all calypso to you, huh?
Was it rap?
No, rap is American. It was some sort of Spanish ethnic music.
Okay.
Maybe that's not calypso. It wasn't a mariachi band, I know that. There was a lady dancing. What do you call it when, like, she has a rose in her mouth and, like... Flamenco?
It was flamenco.
Maybe it was flamenco. So it was great. In a little flamenco performance, we went to a Mother's Day brunch, and when we left the restaurant, a street festival had arrived while we were in the restaurant. Like, we pulled up to the restaurant, no street festival.
Nothing, and then just BAM!
We come out, and we are in the middle of, and I shit you not, it was like 20 blocks long.
Oh my god.
There were thousands of people.
They just have spontaneous festivals there.
We quickly found a police officer and was like, what happened? And he said, like, every other Sunday at some random block, at some random street in San Francisco, they just do that.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, did you kill everyone?
I'm sorry. That run went terrible.
Oh.
Absolutely terrible.
I'm really sorry.
That's all right. I could try that same fucking shit again, because fuck it.
Yeah, do it.
Fuck it.
Because fuck it.
Alright, who's calling it?
Let's see here. I'm looking for him. Oh, I see a pick me, Genghis Borgnine.
How do you spell Genghis? There's an H in there, right?
Genghis.
Okay.
Mr. Shashma wants back in. Does that count?
I don't know if it does.
Okay.
He had one shot. It went badly. I feel bad.
You
but we have a lot
him.
of subscribers, and they all
Sure.
want to be.
Genghis Borgnine.
Borgnine, okay.
Borgnine. Did you have Elvis in your last one?
Not in the last one, no.
Okay, Elvis is reporting for duty. And Omni Remix. Those were the first three I saw.
Elvis.
Are you looking for only subscribers?
Yeah.
Okay. Elvis Delvis.
Okay. And the other one was?
Omni Remix.
Okay.
That's your new crew.
One of the perks for subscribing is you get named.
Yep. Those were the first three pizza rolls I saw.
Okay.
And you guys know if you see maybe an opportunity for another one.
There might be. The ship isn't easy. And, oh god, did that go bad. Alright. Once more into the breach. What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know. And you know what? I don't know, Rich. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
Another drone ship.
No. It's a hacking. Oh, but it hacked my goddamn...
Cloak.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just in time. Just in time.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember Seattle now. We had we went to a great restaurant in Seattle. I was there for 6 hours, and then I fell asleep.
Oh shit, I hit the wrong room. But... Fuck.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, I went to a great little restaurant too.
Yeah.
It was the only thing I did. Because I was filming something in the hotel, so I just walked down the street. I was like, first place I find that has food, I'll go there.
Yeah.
And it was great. This veggie wrap, it was delicious.
Nice. That's all you need. That's all you need is some nice restaurants to go to.
That's all I had time for. There was like a gigantic 3-story like sex shop though that I passed. I was like, oh wow.
What's on the 3rd story?
They just have those there. They don't have those in Milwaukee. Not gigantic sex shops.
I think eventually they run out of stuff to put in the sex shop.
I don't know if that's true.
What is it with you and your sex shops?
I didn't go into it. I just walked past it. It was quite noticeable because it was 3 stories.
Oh, sure. Oh.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. I heard the heart monitor. I heard someone dying. Someone's dying, Rich.
Oh no.
People are always dying.
I did. I went with. I was there with a large group because it was an old friend of mine, and so like a lot of people that I knew were there, and we would all travel together. And there's this awful, awful thing that happens when a large group travels together, and you need to choose a restaurant to go to.
Yeah.
Which is you want to please everyone, and me, I just I will literally eat anything, especially on vacation because I don't give a fuck. But then everyone else is trying to please everyone, and so then instead of choosing a restaurant that someone will really love and maybe someone is iffy about, you end up at the lowest common denominator. And we're near the wharf. We're near Fisherman's Wharf. And we're looking for restaurants, and it's like, oh, we have this suggestion. We have this suggestion. Let's go to one of these places, and no one can quite decide. And so the entire group ends up at an incredibly shitty-looking Italian place.
Oh.
An Italian place.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be snobby. I'll be fucking snobby.
Sure.
What's wrong with Italian?
Nothing's wrong with Italian. It just looked a step above Olive Garden. And when you're on vacation, we want to go to a nice restaurant.
Yeah. Well, you want to go to neat little local places.
Exactly.
That have interesting food, not just like generic Italian food.
You want to eat something that you can't get where you live.
Yes.
And so I pulled a bit of a dickish move. which is I sat down and I ordered a drink with everyone, and I'm looking through the menu, and I'm not looking forward to this. So I finish my drink, everyone else orders, and I say, you know what? I'm going to go to In-N-Out. And I did, and I had an In-N-Out burger. I had a double-double with fries.
They're delicious.
And it was fucking great.
Their fries suck, though. I don't like their fries.
I agree.
The burger's good.
I had a double-double animal style, and I felt great about it. Some people might consider me a dick because I left my group.
So In-N-Out Burger, do they have a drive-thru, or they call that for some other reason?
Like a sex reason?
Well, not necessarily sex. No, like it goes in and out like real quick.
Oh, like diarrhea?
Is it like a slider?
No, it's fast food. It's proto fast food. It was an early competitor with McDonald's. But unlike McDonald's, In-N-Out still uses real meat.
Because that's a terrible name that makes me think of diarrhea.
Oh no, like you can get In-N-Out really fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the idea, but you can't anymore because
I was going to say, that's not true.
Everyone loves it. There's always a line.
Yeah.
But it's still beautiful burgers. So I felt like a bit of a dick, but I had a good meal, so I feel less dickish about it.
Yeah.
I go to Italy and I'll taste real Italian food. I'm sure. I've never been. No, wait, I have.
Is that why it's called Italian food? Or is it just a horrible coincidence?
Horrible coincidence.
Weird.
Yeah.
Damn it! All right, this run's gonna end early too.
Oh, thank you for deleting those mods. I appreciate that. And you know, the only time I've been to Italy, I did not eat Italian food.
So you've been to Italy?
Yeah.
Damn it, I haven't been anywhere.
Did I ever tell you?
I've been to Toronto.
And you've been to Seattle for a day.
Yeah. No, I've been like places in the U.S., but I've never been outside of the U.S. aside from Toronto.
Have I ever told you my German exchange student story?
Maybe? I don't remember.
I'll retell it.
Okay.
This is not going well.
What?
This
Oh my
is
God!
not
Did you
going
die
well.
again?
Yeah, I died again.
Rich.
The ship I'm using is challenging
Oh, okay, sure.
because I've had too many dominant runs. I
Uh-huh.
feel. I thought, I'll put the shackles on.
Sure.
I'll put the shackles on.
Okay. Do it. They're called Hardee's in Milwaukee, not Carl's Jr.'s.
No, it's the same place, just different name for some reason.
Yeah.
I went there today.
There you go. You
A
went to-
horrible burger.
Horrible burger. Yeah,
Good fries.
I do not much like the Hardee's.
It was horrible because you went to Hardee's.
Yeah, never go to Hardee's.
The last time I was at Hardee's is like 20 years ago.
That's right. If Jack the Food Snob, I bet if you go to Italy with your friends, you'll end up having bland Chinese food. I would do something. No, when I was in high school, I got a call one day from a friend of mine.
Oh, this is the GOG version. I don't have all the ships unlocked. I wanted to use the
Oh, this looks like a fun
badass
ship.
ship, but I can't.
The Mantis ship. That looks fun. I got a call one day from a friend of mine, and the call said, "Hey Jack, how would you like to go to Germany? Your trip will be paid for, except for expenses while you are in Germany. But there's one small catch. You need to house a German student when he comes, and he comes tomorrow."
Oh my God.
Apparently, someone who was taking German in my high school agreed to house a German student and got arrested
Oh my
or
God.
something. And so a friend of mine who was in German and was going to be part of the student exchange program, just started feeling it because this kid needed to be housed somewhere.
Oh, sure.
And so, luckily, my mother is a wonderful person. I brought this up to her, and she's like, "Sure, I don't give a fuck." And we housed a German student. I still, to this day, do not understand a word of German. It was a very awkward time. But housed him for a week and got to go to Germany. And we drove down to Italy for a day. But I was in high school, so of course I didn't care.
You didn't
about
appreciate it.
Italian food.
No.
But so yeah, I got to go to Germany, and we were supposed to go to like the classes every day. We all skipped out every single day.
I was going to say, I would just not go.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Why? Because you're in Germany.
What are they going to do?
Tetway.
we walked around town all day and drank and smoked cigarettes, and it was the most wonderful time.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. So.
All right, slightly different ship. Try again.
I understand some words in English, but not all.
Some of them are kind of big.
Yeah.
Those are the tricky ones.
Right. Like tricky. I knew. Stood that one. But I think I'd like to get out of the country again.
Yeah.
As an adult.
Oh, wait, I've been to the Virgin Islands, too.
There you go.
I went there
That's
for
something.
my sister's wedding.
That's something.
And not St. Thomas. That's like the touristy island.
Uh-huh.
We went to St. John's, if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay.
Just chickens running wild in the streets.
That's awesome.
They're everywhere. It was great.
Did you hit any?
No.
No. That is great.
We made friends with a bat. Because we had rented this like
A
villa.
bat?
A bat. We had rented this villa, and there was a swimming pool in the back, and we were all out there swimming, and it was at night, and there was this bat that just kept swooping down, like right onto the like skimming the water.
Uh-huh.
So every time we would come down, we'd all duck under the water, like he's coming back.
You had a little game.
Yeah,
That's great.
it wasn't a game to him. I think he just wanted to gnaw our faces off. but
There were probably bugs on the water.
Probably.
Or your faces.
There were bugs on our faces.
Right. Jack, if you ever come to Las Vegas, I'll show you a good time. And by good time, I mean lose all your money.
That doesn't happen in Vegas.
That's
Everyone's a winner there, right?
Everyone's
That's
a
how
winner.
Vegas works.
Even if you lose your money, you had a good time. I have family in Vegas. I've been to Vegas many, many times.
I've never been.
It's terrible. It's
But if you go in knowing that, I'm sure it's fun.
it's everything you think it's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. You know what to expect. So.
Yeah. Obviously, there's some good shows there. Gambling is only for suckers. Go for the shows.
Suckers who like money.
Who like losing their money.
I like Las Vegas. I like Las Vegas a lot. I'm being somewhat joking, but I don't much care for gambling. Is the thing.
Why not?
Because I lose all my money.
you gamble in moderation. You don't just throw all your money on the table and.
But even then, the odds are.
That just means you lose your money much slower, but you
Right.
still lose all of it. I think the key is you have to go into gambling knowing that it's most likely.
Yes.
The most likely scenario is that you will lose your money.
Right. And so then for me, it's just like I won't gamble at all. I like walking through the casinos. Like it's very bright colors. You see great people. People watching in Vegas is the greatest.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I like going to the shows.
Yeah.
And they have amazing arcades.
Oh.
Because all of the people like to dump their children off while they go gamble. And so when I was younger, before I was legal gambling age, I'd spend all day in the arcades. It was great. Amazing arcades. The trick, let it ride. Always let it ride. I do like roulette is my favorite game.
I like roulette, yeah.
It's my most favorite game, even though it has some of the worst odds.
I got spoiled because the first time I ever did it, I actually won. Like I was up like a couple $100.
Nice.
It was great. And then every time I did it since then, nothing. Just lost all my money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like that first time, I was like, "This is gambling. This is great. I won a few $100."
Why
It's the
does
only time
everyone
that
speak
ever
so
happened.
poorly of gambling?
Yeah. Why would this be a bad addiction?
Right. It's a good city. We, Lisa and I actually went to Vegas for our honeymoon. Because some people we knew had a timeshare there, so we spent some time in Vegas and then rented a car and drove to Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
And that's a beautiful drive.
Oh, yeah.
Through the desert, through the mountains. And we saw The Price is Right with Bob Barker.
Back when Bob Barker was still there, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
always bet against Jack. That's probably true. Well, oh, by the way, that's the scam. You always bet against me. I'll always bet for me. Either way, one of us is winning. It's a win-win. That's right. I have a little deeper voice because I'm sick, so I can me so dingo. Speaking of gambling, timeshares. Absolutely. Don't ever get a timeshare. It's the biggest scam.
And they stop you on the street, don't they, to try and sell you timeshares?
Yep. All you need to do is sit through our 1-hour presentation.
Yeah.
You get a free room. Oh, and they kept trying to corner us too. It wasn't our timeshare, but they kept trying to get us. Oh, well, free bus tours here. Do this, free. You want a show? We'll get you a free show. Just sit here to do the thing. No.
Yeah.
You leave me alone, timeshare assholes. Alec, who's the guy from Alex Thick?
Alan Thick?
Alan Thick. It was Alan Thick was the spokesperson for our timeshare. And so
that's great.
You'd see cutouts of Alan Thick everywhere.
Was he actually there though?
Oh, I wish.
Because I would go to one of those timeshare seminar things if he was actually there.
Just to meet Alan.
Just
Thick.
to meet Alan Thick.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
And then I'd ask him, why did you raise such a douchebag son?
Kirk Cameron wasn't his real son.
Not Kirk Cameron.
No.
His real son.
I know.
He makes all right music.
Oh.
Maybe he's a dickhead. I don't know. He's probably a dickhead.
Based on the lyrics of that stupid-ass song of his. It's like the worst song ever.
Blurred Lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God Weird Al parodied it so I can enjoy it.
Yep. That's a good one. Who is Alan Thicke? He's Robin Thicke's dad. He's Robin
dad from
Thicke's
Growing
dad,
Pains.
and he played an actor on the Growing Pains.
Other than Japan, where in the world would you really want to visit? Why would you exclude Japan from that list?
Because that's where everyone wants to go.
Is it?
That's where I would
I'm
love
not,
to go to Japan.
I'm not a goddamn weeaboo. I don't care about that shit.
A what?
A what?
Anime fan.
A
Oh.
weeaboo?
Are you saying that's the only reason to visit there? That's weird.
Hey, my sister went there. She's a weeaboo.
I'm sure you would want to if you were a weeaboo, as you say, but
Sure.
there are plenty of other reasons to go.
I would love to go to Japan. Culture, just for the culture shock.
Oh, sure.
Just to soak in that very, very strange culture to me. It's strange to me, not to them. It's normal to them.
It's normal. We're weird to them.
We're weird to them.
We're weird, period, actually.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? They're just like us on steroids with weirdness.
We wish we could be as weird as Japan.
Yeah.
We have to put effort into being as weird as Japan is every day.
World War II just messed them up in the head.
You know.
That's what happened.
That happened to a lot of people.
It basically destroyed their culture.
Yeah. But they got to start fresh, and I think that's nice. I would like to go there. I would like to go to, not for very long, but I would like to go to India. Because you can't go there for too long, and I'd like to stay in a hotel that has a real bathroom. Because I like real bathrooms. But I just to go someplace that's so different. I
Oh,
think
sure.
would be great. I like different things. In America, we don't have panty vending machines. It's true.
We should, though.
Yeah, I mean, what if someone needs a pair of panties?
Exactly. You never know.
Right? India is the bathroom. I know. I fucking know. Scary. Maybe Brazil. Brazil would be nice to go to. Anywhere. I'd like to go anywhere.
Maybe Greece, just to see some of the ruins.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Maybe Scandinavia? See a Viking and shit? I don't know.
Like an actual living Viking.
You know
They're
there's
still
one
there.
You fucking know there's one still there. Oh, vending machines for dirty panties. Yeah, that's even grosser.
For dirty?
That's a thing. That
You know what?
exists.
I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Where you buy dirty panties.
Yes, and I think that's the kind of strangeness that I have a hard time fathoming.
It's great.
Let alone, that's why you got to go to Japan.
Yeah.
It's just so weird. Come to Finland, free beer, free here too. I'm on my way. I will go anywhere for free beer. Rule number 1.
It's not really free if you have to spend several thousands of dollars to get there, though.
The beer is free.
Okay.
I'm saying if I happen to be in Finland, I will let you know. Strange person in the chat. But for real, Japan has beer vending machines.
Oh.
Now we're talking. How was Star Trek the 25th anniversary?
Well, it was a bad environment to play it. I remember liking that in the past, though. So, and that's not the Mormon sister, no.
The Mormon sisters really into anime? That would be a
That would be
a
just
little
bizarre.
juxtaposition.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
She's a weeble. What is it? Weeble
She's a
wobble?
weeaboo.
Weeaboo.
Oh no, I like Weeble better.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true about Weebles. What? In Idaho, they have a French fry vending machine made right in the vending machine. That sounds terrible. That sounds like it would not taste very
Like there's
good.
just like boiling grease
Right?
in the vending machine. That sounds very dangerous.
That does not sound very good.
That made Jack leave.
It did.
The idea that that exists.
He just
made him
took
leave
off.
the room.
So what's going on?
Oh. Are you doing better this run?
A little bit better. A little bit better. Buying some stuff. Can't wait to see that Mad Max.
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah, but I'm assuming what you were talking about earlier was that he doesn't do much in the film, but everything in that trailer had him tied up. So
Yeah,
I
it's,
can't
it's
say
right
I'm
there in the
surprised.
trailer. And if you've seen the other Mad Max movies, he's not, the most proactive guy. He sort of gets swept up in a situation and deals with it because he has to. Have you seen all the other Mad Max movies?
Yeah.
All of them?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of the Road Warrior.
Yeah,
I don't
that's,
care.
that's
I don't care much for the original.
the original's. It's slower. I like it. It's a different type of movie. The only one I don't really care much for is Beyond Thunderdome. I love the first half.
I like Beyond Thunderdome more than most people.
I think it seems like people that grew up with it like it. Like that's the one that everybody saw. That was like the bigger movie. That was like the
Well,
studio
I
one.
don't know. Road Warrior was first for me because they aired that.
Oh, yeah.
They aired that on cable all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I don't know. I thought Beyond Thunderdome was a nice little character arc from Max. It was at his low point in Road Warrior, and then he kind of starts gaining some of his humanity back
Yeah.
in Beyond Thunderdome.
I love the first half of it. I love Bartertown, but once he teams up with those little kids, I'm like, get me out of here.
I didn't want that.
He doesn't even have his awesome car in it.
No, but they blew
They
that
kinda
up
ruined
in
it
Road
and-
Warrior.
Yeah. But yeah, I love Master Blaster. I love Bartertown.
Oh.
I love the Thunderdome.
Who runs Bartertown? Master Blaster. Louder! Master Blaster. Say again! Master Blaster runs Bartertown. It's a classic.
That first half was great.
Plus, I love the Thunderdome fight itself.
Oh yeah, that's great. There's chainsaws and
Yeah.
oh, it's awesome.
All that great stuff.
Oop, never mind.
What's going on? You getting a magic call? Oh, fuck.
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's funny. They just re-released Mad Max on Blu-ray, and you could tell they ported over special features from like an older release of it, because there's one extra feature that's like all about praising Mel Gibson as like the greatest movie star in modern history. It's just all these people talking about what an amazing guy Mel Gibson is. It's like, yep, this is old.
Do you think he's going to have a comeback at any point?
No.
No?
No. He'll still be in stuff. He's been in some stuff, but no.
He's never going to earn forgiveness for those comments? I see the light of my error of my ways.
I don't
sorry.
think so. I mean, I'm sure he'll keep being in stuff, and maybe he'll, be in a couple bigger things, but he'll never be what he was.
Well, has he been in much since?
No. I think he was in the second Machete movie, which is like a joke. But he was in that movie that Jodie Foster directed, The Beaver. I think that was after that whole incident.
The Beaver?
I wanted to see it just because it sounded weird, but I guess it's not very
It
interesting.
sounds like a horror movie about a killer vagina.
No, he plays a guy that has like a beaver puppet, and he like expresses his feelings through the beaver puppet. It sounds kind of crazy, but I guess it's really generic and melodramatic.
Sounds a lot crazy.
Yeah, I guess it's not as crazy as the premise makes it sound. But I never saw that, but no. He's
Jack,
done.
Will Mel Gibson ever have a comeback?
God, no. No, he's too far. He's too far.
Yeah.
Like, you have personal problems like drugs.
Oh, God,
You can come back from
shots.
that.
You can
It's like Michael Richards. When's his comeback?
Yeah, I
That
know.
never happened.
Well, he was only big in the first place because of Seinfeld. I'd never
That's
called
true.
Michael Richards a star.
That's true. He was not a movie star like Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson was beloved by millions.
Yes.
I think that makes it worse when something like what happened with him happens, though. With Kramer, it's like, oh, he's Kramer. He was that funny guy in that one sitcom that really didn't do much else.
Right.
But yeah,
His star was fizzling regardless.
Yeah,
In fact,
yeah.
he got a boost.
people are like, oh yeah, Kramer.
Right.
But Mel Gibson, like, he was one of the biggest. This all started because I was talking about. They just recently released the first Mad Max movie on Blu-ray.
Oh, great.
Scream Factory did.
How strange.
And there's a special feature on it that was clearly ported over from like an older release, where it's like the whole special feature is like Mel Gibson, the most beloved man in Hollywood, and it's just like interviews with people talking about how much they love Mel Gibson and what a great guy he is.
Oh my God.
And it's like, this is old. This is not a new special feature.
That is terrible. I mean, it's great. That's great. That actually almost makes me want to buy it.
It's a fine little time capsule.
Oh, that's great. I need to rewatch the originals.
Road Warrior's the one to watch.
Well,
That's the best one.
Yeah, basically.
well, yeah.
I like the first one a lot too, though. I know some people think it's kind of boring.
I think I'm one of them.
I understand it. It's a different type of movie, but I like it.
It doesn't even have quite the same like post-apocalyptic feel.
No, it's pre-post-apocalyptic. it's sort of like society's starting to crumble and like everyone's turning into violent, monsters. But we haven't completely collapsed yet.
The apocalypse in Mad Max, it's not nuclear. I mean, I know they had that radioactive water and Beyond Thunderdome, but I mean, the intention was just society breaking down once the oil dried up, wasn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
They're good movies.
I'll get around to them. What I've been trying to do is like come up with a scenario in which Mel Gibson is once again accepted into everyone's heart.
I don't think so.
Here's what needs to happen. He saves
the burning orphanage.
he saves the burning Jewish orphanage. And in doing so has a revelation about religion and bigotry.
Okay.
And also saved children, Jewish children.
Yeah.
And in that revelation then starts a career starts his career anew.
Okay.
With smaller character-driven indie features, eventually leading up to him being the new Iron Man.
How does he repent? How does he repent for his horrible racism, though?
Was it racism?
It was so many things.
I thought he was just against the Jews.
No. He said, and it's all like recorded too,
Yeah.
so it's like you can't even deny it. Or that's what makes it worse, because like I listened to some of the recordings, and it's like he's so filled with hate, like
Sure.
with his ranting, where it's like this isn't even just somebody like slipping up in anger and saying something stupid. Like he is so fueled by anger. He said some horrible things.
He saves the babies from the Jewish orphanage at the behest of his new black wife. Whom he met while doing aid work in Africa.
Okay. I'm sure this is all going to happen. And he will be a beloved movie star once again.
This will never happen. But I'm just, if that did happen, right?
What's the worst thing an actor has done that has been forgiven?
Oh.
Think of all the terrible things actors have done.
Any murders? Have any murders been forgiven? Fatty Arbuckle?
Manslaughter has been forgiven, I think. Not like murder, like just I'm gonna kill you because I want to kill you. I don't think that's ever happened.
Didn't I've heard, I don't know if it was just urban legend kind of thing, that Matthew Broderick killed somebody while drunk.
No, that happened.
There you go.
Yeah.
John Landis.
Yeah. But that was all like, that wasn't like murder. Like, I don't know. It's slightly
gross negligence.
Yeah, but it's slightly different.
Mm-hmm. That's not like premeditated murder.
Right.
I'm just curious now. What will people forgive?
So wait, so Matthew Broderick was driving drunk and killed
he killed someone with his car.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh.
I don't think I had heard that he was drunk though. I know that he hit someone with his car and killed them.
And that's two very different things. Like if he just accidentally hit someone, obviously.
Yeah, I mean it's possible it was drunk. I
Sure.
don't think I'd heard that.
Fuck something like a minor fuck up. But...
That's right. Rick Moranis is a saint. Who's talking bad about Rick Moranis?
Rick Moranis is a saint. He's the best. He's like, you know what? I'm bored with this. I'm leaving Hollywood. And he just left.
No. It was more than that. His wife was also terminally ill.
Was that before or after he already decided to leave, though? I think that was after.
Was it?
I think so.
I think that was part of his decision to leave so he could spend time with his wife and raise his kids.
Well, if so, then that's even more admirable of him. I thought it was, like, unrelated.
I think it was the mixture of all of them.
Okay.
He was becoming bored.
Yeah.
And then his wife got terminally ill, so he wanted to spend time with her and his kids, and just fucked it all. It was great.
Yeah.
Did his own thing. Won a Grammy.
Yeah, for his weird country music.
For his weird country music.
Yeah, Rick Moranis is the best.
Yes, always.
I miss him. I wish he would do more stuff, but you gotta respect his decision.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay to leave him alone and also wish him to do more things.
Yeah. Well, he said, like, I listened to an interview with him somewhat recently. It was done in the last couple of years. Where they were talking about, like, would you ever come back and do a movie again? And he's like, yeah, if it didn't inconvenience me, like, maybe.
That's
He's like, because he's talking about, he's like, someone approached me about doing this really low budget independent thing, and I was interested in doing it because I liked the script. But I didn't end up doing it because it would have meant that I would have had to be away from home for like 6 weeks or something like that. And so I didn't do it. And just that idea of like, yeah, I thought about doing it. Like, he's still like, not like, nope, I'm not going to be in movies anymore. Like,
sure.
He's open to the idea if it's the right circumstances.
God bless you, Rick Moranis.
Right? He's just the best guy.
God bless you.
The same with Gene Wilder. He did an interview recently.
Oh, yeah?
And
this sounds horrible, but I always forget that he's still alive.
Right? He doesn't do much anymore.
Him and Mel Brooks.
No, Mel Brooks is still kind of, he stays in the public eye quite a bit.
Exactly.
Does he? I haven't seen a photograph of him in like 15 years.
Yeah. No, he did The Producers on Broadway, and yeah, he was on a season of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I imagine at this point he looks like a corpse.
I mean, he looks like an old man, but he's still energetic and
a really great interview with Conan. Conan was like testing out video podcasts and just sat down and did long form interviews with famous people. And it's Conan O'Brien and Mel Brooks just chatting for an hour.
Oh wow,
it's awesome.
Huh?
Serious jibber jabber. I want to say.
Was this when Conan wasn't doing a show?
No, this was during Conan.
Oh really?
Conan on TBS. He's doing weird, random shit now.
Huh, okay.
Because he doesn't give a fuck.
How's this show doing on TBS?
I don't think well.
It's a show on TBS.
Exactly.
So,
I think it's doing very well on the internet the next day.
Okay.
His clips always have high view counts on the internet the next day.
I'm kind of shocked he didn't end up on a different network.
I mean, who's offering him the creative control he wants and at least a reasonable amount of... And, of course, he doesn't care about money. He got so much from NBC because...
They just gave him money to leave, yeah.
Well, they had to because they broke his contract. Where did this all start? Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder.
Gave an interview recently, and someone asked him if he ever wanted to act again because he's left it for so long, and he said he continues to read scripts all the time.
Oh, really?
He just hates them all.
Sure.
He said, if I get a script that I like, I will act in it.
Yeah. And yeah, that's kind of Rick Moranis' situation, too. Like, if I like the script and I don't have to leave for very long,
right?
Maybe.
How about this? Stop writing bad scripts, and you can get these wonderful people to be in your movies. Did you do well?
What? I'm doing okay.
Your beard is really coming along.
Yeah, I know. Just tantalize them. Just do it.
Yeah, I did.
Just do it.
I like it. It's significantly longer than you've seen it so far, and I'll tell you what, kind of liking it. We need to trim up this a little bit. It's getting into your lip a little bit. You gotta, trim it up a little bit.
All right, I need to find some kind of trimmer.
You gotta get a beard trimmer.
I don't know how this works.
Just buy a beard trimmer.
What are they, like $1,000? What are they called?
They are exactly $1,000. No, you get a beard trimmer for like $100, maybe less.
I figure I just let like a goat munch on it.
Or you just let a goat munch on it.
Yeah,
But then you gotta buy the goat, and those are expensive.
Yeah.
You gotta buy him food. It's more of a pain in the long run.
But only half as much as the clippers.
Are you guys still talking about Matthew Broderick? Is that chat caught up with everyone else? I don't know.
Who will be forgiven first, Mel Brooks or Jeffrey Jones?
Mel Brooks.
Or not Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
That was the richest.
Mel Brooks for Dracula Dead and Loving It.
I have not forgiven him for that yet.
No, and you shouldn't.
That movie sucks.
That movie was terrible.
No, Jeffrey Jones. No, never. Mel Gibson before Jeffrey Jones.
All I'm saying is I wouldn't rule out a Mel Gibson comeback someday.
I don't know.
He'll star in some kind of independent drama that's he'll do like a really good job and it'll start to grease the wheels of him having a comeback.
I think he's too, and not that he's like old, but I think he's too old for that at this stage in his career.
Oh, this chat has to be way behind. Yeah, they're like giving us the facts about Matthew Broderick now.
Are they behind, or are they just obsessed with Matthew Broderick?
Maybe
I think they're very behind. I think there's something wrong.
He wasn't drunk. He was driving on the wrong side of the road in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Well, that changes everything.
Is Matthew Broderick.
Oh!
He was not drunk, just confused and irate.
Oh! Ow!
So that's, you know.
That makes you feel bad for him almost.
That's a horrible accident,
Yeah.
obviously. Sorry, chat, that you're so far behind.
Are they behind, or are you not scrolled to the bottom of the
I think
chat?
we're not scrolled to the bottom of the thing.
Oh, that's probably it.
Can you fix that?
Yeah.
Make it so.
Oh,
we go.
yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
We got de-scrolled.
We got these scrolls. Everything's fine now. Are we screaming off of tethered 4G? No, we're hardwired in. We're hardwired in. Twitch is implementing a new feature starting tomorrow, which we won't be testing out tomorrow, but on Sunday we'll be testing it out. You can opt in, and it promises to reduce the streaming lag. You know, right now we say something, and like a minute or so later, the chat hears it. And they want to start reducing that lag to better facilitate conversations between you and the chat.
Well, that makes sense.
You'll see a small reduction in video quality to make it move a little faster, but we'll definitely be trying that out. I'm excited. Did we catch up? Yes, the chat is all caught up now. We fixed it. Sorry. Everything's fine.
At least that delay allowed us to get the true story on the Matthew Broderick situation. So at least that has some resolution.
I'm just trying to think. Like, obviously, like, OJ is not doing anything nowadays. He's just being OJ. He's just being OJ.
Just hanging out in prison.
There are plenty of, like, professional athletes who are dickheads. Who are still
there's some stuff that they seem to be forgiven for where I'm like, really?
Right?
But
Like, didn't that boxer who just won the boxing match, like, beat the shit out of his wife or something?
Probably.
There are many jokes about that. I only know that through the jokes people said about him practicing on his wife.
Oh.
But professional athletes in general, I'm sure are fine people. It's all the dickheads.
So you say.
We like to turn a blind eye to sports figures more so than anyone else, which is kind of weird to me.
It is. It's very strange. It's very strange.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily understand it.
Nope.
All of these sports people that I have met and interacted with seem to be very pleasant people.
Oh, sure. It's not like everyone that plays sports is a monster. But,
oh, right.
But it seems like when one does something kind of heinous, they're forgiven much quicker than an actor would be or a musician or something.
Yes.
Because people like it when their team wins.
Because Americans love their sports.
It's true. People like it when their team wins.
No, that's it. That's it.
I'm repeating it because it's so true. It's upsettingly true.
Well, he beat his wife, but he sure throws a mean fastball.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he runs so fast. Do you think he ran that fast after the cops were chasing him for that illegal dog fighting ring? Remember when he killed all those dogs? Oh, man. MVP! MVP. I don't even know if that guy or who that guy is, but
It's
remember
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Killed a bunch of dogs. Made dogs fight each other.
Yep.
That's a dickhead right there.
Yep. Michael Dick.
Oh! Bzing.
I just thought of that off the top of my head.
Zing!
It's funny on the commentary track for The Naked Gun, because you know O.J. Simpson's in that movie.
Yeah.
They're just like constantly making fun of him because the commentary was done after all of his shit.
Oh God.
Like the opening scene of that movie, I don't know the last time you saw it, but the opening scene is OJ like sneaking onto a dock and like listening in. So it's like he's wearing like a ski cap and he's like sneaking around and they're like,
God.
and the Zucker is like, I think it's David Zucker is like, now is this part of the movie or is this just like footage of OJ?
See, he's someone who will never be forgiven.
No. Yeah, you cut off your wife's head. That's a little unforgivable.
Well, it's just like it's such a weird thing. Like forgiven, like he's he's innocent in a court of law.
Oh yeah.
So, but no. Hopefully, in his lifetime, we will not forget that he's served.
Wasn't he in prison forever now?
Is he?
Yeah. It's armed robbery. He'll be out at some
He's
point.
been in there a while, hasn't he? That's the most fucked up thing, that's what he's in prison for.
And didn't he lose, like... He lost his civil suit, right?
Yeah.
Where Nicole Simpson, obviously, Nicole Simpson's family, like, sued him for killing her, and he lost in civil... Like, he couldn't be tried for murdering her, but they're like, oh, we can prove it in civil court that you owe us a bunch of money for killing her.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever works.
Whatever works, yep.
Been having such an upbeat conversation here tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, we talk about the hard issues.
Like O.J. Simpson and Matthew Broderick.
Like things that were relevant 20 years ago.
Let's talk about Kato Kalin.
Hey, he lives in this area.
Does
Really?
Yeah, he lives in Mequon. Or he did. I don't know if he still does.
Oh.
But I knew some people that worked at the movie theater up there, and he would come in for movies once in a while.
Oh. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
What's he doing up here?
I don't know. You gotta live somewhere.
Sure words have never been spoken. Unless you're a pedophile.
Yeah.
There's some state, I forget where it is, where the laws on like where you can live are so harsh. Like you have to be so many miles from the school. Florida.
Okay.
That there's like technically there's literally nowhere out of state a pedophile who's been released from prison can live.
Oh.
There's nowhere that's not far enough away from a school.
Huh.
Well, I thought you were talking about... They just did a story about this like a couple months ago. There's like a sliver in Florida, and it's like...
Florida's the only place they can live. Is that how this works?
No. Like in a certain city in Florida, there's like an underpass.
Pedoville?
Yes, I know it has. And it's like this little sliver of
This is
an
like
area.
a bunch of hobos in tents.
It's a bunch of hobo pedophiles.
Oh my god.
A bunch of signs that say "Children beware."
Holy shit.
This is a real thing. In like a sliver under an underpass in Florida, where all the pedophiles end up. Because it's the only place they can legally live.
Oh, you know what? Good. Fuck them. Wow.
Any children that comes within 50 feet of that underpass, oh god.
No, this was like an NPR story for a while. Like they sent reporters down to interview people, and some of them came back.
We're horrible people, but I'm okay with it.
No, we're making fun of dickheads and pedophiles.
Yeah, we're laughing at monsters.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Kate Judo, Wikipedia. You can look. Don't go to this underpass. Find out where it is and don't
Find
come
out where
there.
it is and avoid it.
Ooh, that would be great. Thunderdome, but for pedophiles.
Oh,
The only problem
man.
is, what does the winner get?
Yeah, you wouldn't want anyone to win.
Right. The winner gets some scotch to help him forget. Yeah, that took it too dark, probably. That's all right. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Someone has asked a question, and I'm going to assume everybody's answer.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the answer first.
What?
We don't give a flying fuck. Now I'd like to present you with the question.
I'm assuming it's something... What do you feel about this movie that's coming out?
Yep.
What movie?
The Entourage movie.
Oh, I don't give
I
a
don't
fuck.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
I've never seen Entourage. It looks like a show about a bunch of douchebags.
I think that's what it is.
I don't want to watch that.
It's unapologetically that.
Okay. No thanks.
Great.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple seasons of Entourage. It's fine. It has pretty ladies in it who sometimes get very close to being naked or naked.
Okay.
So I'm okay with that. It's fine. It's not great. I can't imagine why they're making a movie.
Yeah, that seems weird.
Yeah.
It's like, not that there was never like a huge show, right? I mean, it was on for several seasons and it had a following, but
Apparently it was popular enough.
I guess it seems weird that they would make a movie out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
But again, I don't know much about it, so.
Yeah. It was kind of funny during one of the seasons.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're totally fucked.
Oh.
How far do you have to go back?
Fuck. Here.
Oh, okay. You just have to go back one, but yeah, you're gonna get.
No, I gotta go
3.
back 2, but 3 by the time I get there.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're fucked. Do you have shields yet? No. Nope.
So I get for not checking first.
Gotta check. So Entourage, a running gag in one of the later seasons, second or third season, is James Cameron is directing the Aquaman movie.
Okay.
And a lot of the tongue-in-cheek joke was, of course they'd never make an Aquaman movie, and now they're
making one.
an Aquaman.
Of course.
So Rich knows that's why they have the lines. He just wasn't paying attention. He was
I
thinking
wasn't
about
paying attention.
Entourage. Yep, don't be here. Just jump.
Oh, yeah, no, not in this situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I got borders. Yeah, I don't know the fucking...
You can do it.
Medbay, I only need one. What do you fuckers get back to the... Yep, nothing I can do about it.
Nope. Did someone teleport?
Yeah.
Oh. That dickhead.
It's alright. Alright.
Everything's fine. All the time. You can do it, Rich. Dear God, jump! Oh, you're going right to the exit? Could have farmed one more.
No, I couldn't have.
Huh?
The line would have moved up by the time I got there.
Yeah, but no, you could have farmed one more and then gone back to the exit. Either way, you'd have to. Either way, you'd have to fight at the exit.
I just want to live right now.
Sure.
That's all I want.
Sure. Are my kids gaming pros now? Nope, still noobs. Still horrible noobs.
Oh,
They've gotten over their love of Shovel Knight. It's now moved to Lego Batman, the video game, which they're super into.
So fickle.
I mean, yeah, they still love Shovel Knight, but you know, I mean, Batman's Batman. Lego Batman.
This is not good.
Oh, you're
This
so
is not good.
fucked.
Now I'm fucked. Now we're fucked.
I do want to get them. Like, I would have preferred it if they could have played Shovel Knight with the NES gamepad. Just the way I had it set up, they were playing on the PS4, but I think it would have been better for them to play it on the NES USB pad.
What?
I'm glad you enjoyed the gags of the Shovel Knight episode. I enjoyed them too. I got a little silly.
That was a good episode.
I got a little silly with the editing, and I liked it.
That happens sometimes.
We're gonna die.
Yeah?
It's almost inevitable.
Oh, you can do it. I believe in you.
Now without engines.
But for why? That scrolling list of every platformer on the NES was 100% accurate. I did not add more to be silly. And I made it scroll as fast as I could with everything still being visible. And I want to say it's like a 1.5-minute scroll of every platformer on the NES. You can't even see how many health points you have.
I know.
Because the screen's all fact.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ, Rich. I can't believe you got out of that.
Fucked. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
You could get, repair a little.
Yeah. I gotta repair so much, I'm not gonna be able to buy weapons for the next sectors. This is a huge disaster.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there were 800 titles on the NES, and 450 of them were platformers.
I'm shocked it's not a higher percentage. I'll tell you the honest truth.
I'm sure it's. I made up a number. I don't remember the exact number.
I'd be willing to guess 80% of NES titles were some type of platformer.
All right. You know what? I'm down with that math, yo. The ship is now 88% duct tape. How true. How true. You could do this, man. You could do this.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do.
This is what you can do.
If you're blowing your nose, it's not boogers, it's snot.
What's a booger?
A booger is like when you pick your nose and you get a little booger. Snot is when it's more liquidy, mucusy.
Okay, there we go. Like, there could have been some boogers in there. I don't know. It went in the tissue, and I don't check.
Okay. You gotta look for these things, because you don't want to come back here and say you got a booger when you got snot.
I just, into tissue, I blew a mixture of booger and snot.
Okay.
I'm not the kind of person that will blow their nose and then look at the tissue. I think there are those type of people, and they make me sick. See, you're fine. You're good to go. So what do you got? You got a flat cannon? You got a flat cannon, a beam? You don't need that beam. Oh, flak and beam. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Always need halberd.
Yeah, but it takes like 3 fucking things. You can't
It's a
afford.
fucking great fucking weapon. That's why it takes 3 things.
Yeah.
You gotta spend money to make money.
Yeah.
This is true.
And by the way, you're right. Jay also added some much needed class to the show in our booger versus snot discussion.
Hey, this is medical. This is important.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
What?
Fucking I'm buying an automated reloader.
Oh, always get the automated reloader.
I had to sell my scanner, my long range scanners.
Oh, fuck that scanner. Who cares?
I love the long range scanners.
Oh,
They're the reason I'm not dead right now.
Oh, sure. All right. All right. No, for an automated reloader, that's worth it. You know what that means? Super fast flak. Super fast flak, yo. Good luck watching Fury Road, Osmike. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, he's from Australia, that Osmike. He sent us Australian movies.
Oh, yeah?
So he should enjoy it more than anyone.
Oh. Is this one also in Australia? Were the first one based in Australia?
They're Australian movies, yeah.
Yeah.
The first one is a part of the Ozploitation movement of that period, the late 70s, early 80s.
But I mean, is the setting based in Australia? Or is it never really?
I don't think they ever specifically say, but I mean, everybody's Australian.
Sure.
Everybody has the accents. No, there's a great documentary called...
Easy come, easy go, Jack.
What?
Easy come, easy go.
Did you
We just got raped.
Oh, I see that. You're on fire. Oh, I'm sorry for your impending doom.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Boop.
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 I'm very sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is
I'm done playing shit. I don't know what you want to do.
What time is it? 10:04. Oh, it's almost 11. Yeah, we could call it. I got this head cold. I can't concentrate. I can barely concentrate talking to you guys. And we got shit to edit. I gotta make a shit tonight.
You gotta make a shit?
I gotta make it. Well, not a shit. I gotta make a thing. I have to make a putter thing tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And I've already lost my train of thought. This is how bad my head cold is.
That's unfortunate.
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
Flying in planes.
I just don't want to get it. That's all I want.
It's too late.
It's too late.
All right. Any last things we want to talk about?
Wow.